What's up? Just trying to warm up. Warm up for some back squats. Right quad tendon is kind of achy right now, which is kind of annoying, but just have to keep warming up. It is a little annoying, but it is what it is. It's already doing better, so we are a chillin'. Yep. Throw my rib down. Alright, we'll go ahead and do 70. What's up? I'll do a double here. Double is basically working up to the heavier weights. not too bad. It's because everything's reversed in here because of the front-facing camera. So the flag is correct. The camera just reverses everything. Easy enough. This one. It's a weird thing to ask. I don't know, is that supposed to like an elicit a reaction? I'm not very good at doing those. Oh, I didn't know I didn't have a real job. My bad. Yeah, with like what, 6 people here, I'm definitely making a living with YouTube vertical live streaming. That's how I afford the shed and all the plates, is all the 15 to 20 cents I make max on a video. You need a job working with hands? I think it's a little too early to be drinking. I think that's the only explanation, because it's just weird. You need a job? I need a job, which, you know, if you read the description of the channel, you would know what my job is. I need a job working with my hands, which is kind of my job. It's not like laying bricks, but it's actually kind of cute. I would lay off the booze this early in the day. I don't know what time it is for you, but I don't know. I don't know if someone could pay me to sound that stupid on the internet. But you do you, boo. 120 double. Easy peasy. Yeah, I didn't know I didn't have a real job. That's my bad. That's on. Sorry, boss. I also like how he keeps saying son. Like I'm a 32-year-old adult male. How is this good for your spine? Dude, you don't need testosterone to squat 120 kilos. I love people like this. Like, I always think like people can't actually be this like unironically stupid, but maybe he's just trolling. I mean, he could honestly be that dumb. I suppose it's possible. There is a bell curve for intelligence for a reason, and there's just going to be a percentage of people that are at the lower rungs of it that are they just they're just in society with us. They're just trying their best. His brain's running at 100% capacity, and it's not. The capacity ain't that high. That's the unfortunate thing. I'm young. Yeah, that was 120, so this will be 140. I'm gonna keep doing doubles up to I would say at least 180. My quad tendon's a little bit irritated, so we're new, just seeing how that feels. But I would like to get some volume in today for squats, and then we'll do some push presses after back squats, and then doing some pulls after that. Won't make you happy. Oh yeah, I think he's definitely trolling. There's no way he's actually unironically that stupid. It was good work though. For a second I believed that you were, being like you were just honestly like that dumb, but you're just trying to be a troll, I guess. It's kind of crazy. You think you would need, like he's saying, you need steroids to squat 120 kilos. I says more about a lot more about you than me. I think that's for sure. I'm not scoffing at a 120 kilo squat, but goodness gracious, if you need testosterone to do it, then you got a lot bigger problems. So excited to come back after squats and see what tomfoolery he said. Why lifting weights? Are you trying to become a body? You... Yeah, you gotta work. Like, it seems too obvious that you're trolling. And if you're honest, like, if you're being serious and you're this stupid, like, there's not really, you don't have the intellectual capacity to really, like, think correctly. So there's not really a point of, I mean, you're either trolling or you're so dumb that it's not worth trying to explain things to you. But I think you're trying to rage bait. I'm not really sure. I think it's just funny. So you should keep trying to argue against yourself, I guess. Why lift weights? Why resistance train? I thought it'd just be a boring squat session. I got one person being normal, person being Being something special, that's for sure. What's up, Beeson? Your IQ's too high? I'm sure it is. I'm sure you're the smartest guy around. I mean, 100 kilogram squat's good. That's the thing is, like, I'm not dogging on a 120 squat, but the great legend, the great IQ. You know, only high IQ people can call themselves a great legend on YouTube. I think that's how it works. My squat when I was 18 was 0 kilograms, so you've already beat me. So this is 160. We'll do this one without a belt and then go up to 180 and do that. Probably with a belt. I don't know. We might only go all the way up to 200 if everything feels okay, but we'll see. Feel a little bit in my hip, a little bit in my knee, but nothing really too bad. Felt good. I thought you had a high IQ. Why do you have spelling errors? what IQ level do I need to misspell trolling? The guy is furiously typing so fast he can't even correct his own typing. But keep trying, buddy. I'm sure you'll rage bait me eventually. I believe in you. We'll do this one, this double with a belt, and then if it feels all right, I'm gonna do 200 for a double, and then we'll probably drop back down to like 160 and do some reps there. I really like pyramiding on squats, so going up to a top set and dropping down. Then you get the exposure to the heavier intensity, and then you're able to build volume in with the lower intensities, but you get the practice of the heavier weights. So one thing that's important is building the neurological tolerance to heavy weights. Oh yeah, he's definitely trolling. That's alright. See, when you make it too obvious, then it's yeah, you just gotta, I mean, keep working, buddy. You'll do it. You'll get it. You'll get it. I believe in you. Four-wheeler thing out there. What's next after I hurt my spine? If I hurt my knee, then my spine. Or is that it? Or are those the only two body parts you know? Let me see. This is how I know you get injured? Alright. Well, you know it. You got me. That's how you get injured. That guy's actually afraid of back squats. That's actually hilarious. He's afraid of knee flexion. Got this man shaking in his boots. His knees wiggling. Oh no. Oh no. It's a back squat. Please no. Don't sever my spine. 180, please don't. Surely this is it. Life or death. 180 kilos. It's all over. Everything broke in half. I only have 30 seconds left of life before I fall down. Before I'm paralyzed. Oh. I better get another squat in before the paralyzation sets in. You need a coach? Not even letting. Young Buck is laughing. I'm I appreciate you think I'm young. I really do. So the 200, for sure do it for one. I would like to do it for two. If it moves too slow, then I'm fine with it just being a single. The 180 moved fine, so I'm pretty confident. I mean, obviously, like the single will be normal, but if it's too difficult, then that's fine, because we're just want to touch a heavier weight. And then we do some volume. push-ups. Probably listen to music on this one and then see what happens. It's kind of nice having a session where I just squat first because I'm really thinking about the staying balanced throughout, trying to catch the stretch reflex in the perfect spot. I'm not really fatigued from anything since it's the first exercise of the day, so it's nice to be able to like have more mental acuity for it than I would normally have after doing multiple other exercises first. So I'm already noticing a benefit in that regard, because I don't feel super like raw about lifting, but it's still moving well. The generation needs to go with the army. You got hair, son? My dad's like 60 and he has hair. I guess he's young too. That's just that's the high IQ measurement. I'm just too low IQ to understand, but if you have hair, you are young. Solid reasoning. I love it. My great grandpa had hair. He's young. He had hair till he was 95 years old. Get that man in the army. Great grandpa's been dead for 15 years, but send him. Send him to army. The best part too is my grandpa is bald and has been bald as long as I've been alive, and he's the one who was actually in the military. That's awesome. You have hair, therefore you are You're not wrong, I do have hair, but I am still not young. I love it. I appreciate you keeping me company though. You're cracking me up. You gotta be careful with some of the messages that keep getting caught by the YouTube filter. Lose their hair because they got testosterone? Oh, yeah, that's true. Girly men retain their hair because they don't have testosterone. See, I'm learning stuff. What's why? The guys that go to the powerlifting gym I train at are on a lot of testosterone. An absurd amount. And actually I think none of them are, unironically, like out of the 5 or 6 of them, none of them are bald. And they're blasting. I love it. I hope you're not bald. Unless you choose to be, I guess, but it's unfortunate that you're hung up on hair. My beautiful hair makes me a girly man. Whatever it takes, man, I guess. Whatever it takes. Stop lifting the weight you lift from the what? My high IQ brother can't even. His brain is actually short circuiting. His IQ is too high. All right, let's do 200 for at least one, hopefully 2. Listen to some title fight. I guess my speaker thing turned off. I don't know why it turned off. There we go. Very happy with that. So we'll go back down to 60 and do some volume. Do some volume. I'll take these off to let the blood flow. How's that, Coach? You proud of me, Coach? Wake up! Wake up! I think the best part is that you don't understand that my spine is actually the strongest part of my lifting. Squats are my least biomechanical advantaged lift. Yet my spine is my most mechanically advantaged leverage point for any exercise for pulls. You're right, I'm gonna sever my spine. I'm trying. And I wasn't successful today. You know, I doubled it. I didn't have any frontward collapse of my technique. You gotta do better. I'll try to lean forward extremely on the next one as far as I can in front of my midline so I can put a maximum strain on my erectors and every part of my spine. Trying to make you proud. So you think you want me to get hurt, but it just ain't working. I think nothing would make you happier if my spine just exploded just spontaneously. Word salad? See, parrots repeat things. A word salad is a bunch of words that are random. So a parrot wouldn't really be saying a bunch of random stuff that just because, I mean, because you don't understand doesn't make it a word salad, but we already know you have a high IQ, so we know you understand everything. That's why when you see me doing Olympic weightlifting training, you only know bodybuilding. As if I would care about bodybuilding or bodybuilders. Don't be a parrot. I love it. I appreciate you keeping me company. It's making these squats easier. It's honestly, it's just amusing. I love it. You should come back later when I'm playing a video game and make fun of me for playing video games. Do I even know Ronnie Coleman? Oh my gosh. Lightweight, baby. Does that answer your question? I love that your IQ is so high that you actually have to ask. The assumption is that I wouldn't know who Ronnie Coleman is. When I say I don't care about Ronnie Coleman or Arnold Schwarzenegger. That's what your cosmic IQ tells you. If he doesn't care about this random bodybuilder that I've never cared about bodybuilding. You know, believe it or not, I actually have never cared about bodybuilding at any point. You know where Comey is? Oh, Oklahoma. I mean, there's a Mount Union Raiders, Akron Zips, earn an Arkansas flag, and your guess is Oklahoma. I mean, hats off to you. That your IQ's too high for me. Oklahoma. Shots fired at the Oklahoma Sooners. What did Oklahoma do to you? Are you from Oklahoma? That's... I don't know what Oklahoma did to you. I hope they get pay for it dearly. They've hurt you deeply. Hillbilly Clinton, Arkansas. So you've heard of Arkansas, the state. You know where Akron University is, or the University of Mount Union? Because the 2 or 3 outvotes the 1. So let's see if you can figure it out. I mean, you should know. Your IQ is really high. Where's Akron? Where's Akron University, which was the first university I went to connected to my high school. And then I did my undergraduate at the University of Mount Union and got my master's online from Arkansas. Because I actually haven't been to the state of Arkansas before. See how many reps I can do. I think I'll do triples and try to do like quick speedy triples. Maybe a 5 by 5. Just do quick triples. Try to keep them as connected as possible. Those aren't... I could do 5, but it'd just be too difficult for what I want to feel. Let's see. I just said I haven't ever been to Arkansas. And I said that's where I got my master's. You don't really listen very well. And I gave you 2 big hints where I live. I said Akron and Mount Union, and 2 out of 3 outvote the 1. Which I know you probably already know this. But when I say it outvotes the 1, that means I live where I went to 2 of the 3 schools, not where I attended the 1. Man, I even gave you a caveat, or not even caveat. I even told you I went online. Which, that means you don't actually have to go to the state or the university. But you already know that, I'm sure. You didn't answer if you knew where Akron or Mount Union is. You just Google it. It would tell you. You could even Google it and pretend like you already knew. Why would I go to California? My man does not like the South. I just like the random shot at Oklahoma because you don't know where any of the states or where the universities are. It's completely normal northern accent. Must be from the deep south. Has 2 universities from northern states and a master's from a southern state. Clearly must be from the 3rd. Let's see. So you don't know where Alabama, Arkansas, Georgia. I haven't been to actually, technically, I guess I've driven through Georgia. So I guess that's not true. However long it takes to drive through Georgia in a box truck, I've done. remember Atlanta traffic. They're not real America. I didn't know that. You need to get what? Go to university doesn't mean you got brain. Yeah. I never really claimed to be having a brain or being smart. I just asked if you knew where Akron or Mount Union is, and you haven't answered, so I guess that's a no. That's all right, though. Googling and typing in words is hard. Although Akron's a, well, 5-letter word. That can't be that hard to type in. Do you know where those universities are? No. You don't? That's all right. You just have to Google it sometime. You'll figure it out. You need to vote for Trump. And he's bringing politics into it too. That's out here squatting around noon. Man thinking about toilet paper and politics and how much he doesn't like the South. Someone deeply hurt this man. That's from the southern belt of states. I think a girl broke his heart from Oklahoma. Poor thing. Yep. Last one was too slow. Oh, thank you, Luke. Hope you're having a good day. Yeah, it's 160 now. So these are the drop sets. I did 200 kilos for a double, and so I'm gonna do, well, that's the second set of 3 with 160. And I'm trying to do connected reps. So what that means is basically when you get to the top, not stopping and just constantly going like a piston. So not high volume, I guess, or like high rep squats, but more constant tension in a sense. But that was the second one. Well, at least do one more. I would like to do 5 sets of 3. But I'm kind of using taking the wraps on and off to give myself more time to rest. Thankfully, it's not very hot today, so I'm not sweating to death too bad. And last week when it was like 105 heat index every day, I was still able to train, but my goodness, was I sweating like a pig. But I apologize for the other guy in here, Luke. He's not really that smart. I don't think he has a lot going on in his life, unfortunately. So he's been keeping me company with his his nonsense. It's been quite nice. I appreciate it for real though. Like, you're distracting me from like the volume of the squats and just sitting here thinking about them. So you're doing a good service. I will say you're getting a little like, you're kind of talking in circles a little bit, so hopefully you can get a little more creative, because it's not as interesting when you say the same kind of stuff over and over. So you can improve upon that, but you keep working too. I'll keep working on the squats, and you keep working on your commenting, I guess. I don't know. Maybe ChatGPT could help you out. Wrapping his legs. Yeah, unfortunately, waking up's not torturing your hipping. It doesn't hurt now, but I guess I am torturing it. I thought it was my spine, though. I thought, my knee and hip hurt, but I'm going to break my spine. I don't even know anymore. I guess I'll have to do another set of 3 to figure out what's wrong. Same. Thanks, Luke. I'm not too jacked. Certainly not very lean. I think it's just the camera that makes me look larger than I am. But I think we'll get spicy on the last one and do a set of 6. Combine the last 2 sets of 3. And try to do them connected. And we'll do some push presses. Yeah. So Mr. 37, I'm not trying to impress anyone. I'm preparing for a competition I have this week. I'm working on getting my legs stronger. But I appreciate you ignoring him, Luke. So it's because he's not really a very, intelligent or nice person. He also really hates southern states for some reason. I'm not really sure why. I think he doesn't really know where anything is. So I think he assumed I lived in one of the southern states. So he was trying to insult them. I'm not really sure. But I think he's just hanging around because he's getting attention that he probably doesn't really get much of in real life. Which, I mean, you kind of see with kids. They like attention. And they'll seek it out even if it's positive attention. Your figure, little knee, hip already. I didn't know I was injured. That's my bad. Sorry, boss. I didn't know I was injured. Oops. Oops. Those are the worst injuries. The one where you don't actually know you're injured. Darn it. I wanted to lift weights today. I guess Mr. 37 said I'm injured. Alright, let's see if this set of 6 goes alright. I mean, it feels really bad. I'll just break it into the 2 sets of 3 I would normally have left, but see if I can do a connected set of 6. Oh no, it cut out. I lost internet because of the injury. Spine ain't something you mess with. It's a good thing I'm not training my spine today. I love people who are afraid of back squats. You're gonna hurt your back. Even though the moment arm of the exercise is predominantly your quadriceps, you're gonna sever your spine. It's totes fresh. Totes fresh. I gotta start talking like I'm a Gen Z young folk. Stop the cat, brah. Why you frontin', cuz? Stop the cap. Before I head top you. We're gonna do behind the neck push press. I haven't done those in a while, but it should allow me to go a little bit heavier. I'm sure Mr. 37 will love them. Whew. Man, I sure hope I don't break my spine on this next lift. I hope it doesn't snap right in half. Well, Mr. 37, do you know where Akron and Mount Union is? Where the universities are? You haven't answered that yet. You just not know how to use Google. That's all I hear when you don't answer that. It's, I actually don't know how to use a search engine. Where it's spell 5-letter words. Throw those down just in case I need to yeet it on the floor. I'm gonna do another set of 3. Warm up more for that. No, I guess 37 doesn't know where those are. I did another set of 3 to warm up. Oh, I didn't record that. I guess the second set of 3 never happened. I don't think I'm going to do volume in the push press today. I'm going to get shoulder volume in through an accessory work instead. All right. I don't know if this will be 1 or 2 or 3, but see how it feels. Yep. That's pretty heavy. We get hyped up and try 130. See how that one looked? Yeah, that was fine. Make sure tracking it up and back, mostly just up. We should be able to do it. Alright, we're still connected. Alright, see if I can do 130. listen to a weird song. I'm gonna try it again. A better late drive. Damn. Take one more crack at it. Better leg drive, better full extension of the legs. It's more aggressive. We got it. Not really good. A little forward, but we got the lockout. We take those. We take those. Oh, it was good. Now we'll do some cooling. Not bad, not bad, not bad at all. Alright, we'll do. Actually, probably just triples on the way up. So I don't need a ton of volume on pulls. So I'll do the same way I just behind the neck push press for 3, and then throw a yellow one, make 160, throw another yellow one, make 190, and then that'll be it for the main lifts. Just do a continuous or load and just go to the next weight. Little pebble on the ground. Oh, all right, one more. All right. Rest section just band work and stuff. So, I'm out. Deuces.